Hey guys, PhantomCave here with the latest Phantom World No.10. We have 4 never seen in English before classic fratelli spada stories from the 60s. And it's 100 pages. And the cover, the back and front cover are done by, I'm pretty sure, is Germanno Ferri, which he's pretty cool. That back cover is awesome. Okay. So, first story is called Storm of Madness. And the next coming issue of the Phantom World special is on sale the 23rd of January 2020. And it's probably going to be featuring filming. And it's called The Haunted Castle. So, Storm of Madness, it's based around inmates trying to get out, escape, which they do, and then there's one inmate still left, and he escapes to the edge of the jungle, and Phantom finds him. And this guy, he's a bit evil. He's a bit evil. Because he straps this guy, one of the inmates down, and tries an experiment on him. But then the inmate gets a bit angry because of the madness. And yeah. And because his madness strengthens his, strength or something. And then they finally get the last inmate back to jail, which to me is ironic because they might be mad, but they're still people. Why do they have to? I'm just saying, because they may be doing bad things to them. The second story is a 3-part series of, there's a prequel, a mid, and a sequel. So the first story is called A Strange Assassination, which the Phantom actually is captured by the Singh Brotherhood. Well, agents of the Singh Brotherhood. And then he gets in this panel, he's getting mind washed. He's getting mind controlled by this machine that he's getting put on. And then that machine allows him to try and kill a witness of a murder or something, of a crime that I think the professor, that the professor might have done. So he's got there, and then a flash of light comes and breaks his spell of mind controlledness. And then he remembers everything and basically saves the day in the first story. But he gets the professor into jail, and then in the second story, the mystery to reveal, there is an overheard discussion between the Phantom and Diana, which has been heard by a Singh Brotherhood agent. So that Singh Brotherhood agent then goes back to his boss, and then his boss says, "Why are you here? You should be doing your job." Which then he nearly completes. Second story is all about, the professor gets escorted in a police car, and then it's a bit of a hold up, like in this part here, and then gets taken back to the Singh Brotherhood island. The Phantom discovers where the island is in the third one, and discovers that there's a note which that says all the people that had got brainwashed, and he recovers one of them with the light here somewhere. The guy puts up a good thing up, and then because that machine, he wipes their memory, and then the light he regains his stuff. And he says, "Stop! No! Stop! And yeah, he just regains his memory, and that's pretty cool. But it's also pretty devastating because you won't want to lose your memory. No kidding, Sherlock. So, in the last episode of this amazing story is very, very good. The professor is at the Singh Brotherhood Island, and then because they have cameras all around the island, they get to see what plane comes in. They've some good technology. And Professor tries his stuff out, and because the Phantom is on that seaplane that they're bringing in with magnetic force, and the Professor's invented a couple things while he's been on that island. He's invented like bulletproof suit things. He's invented magnetic impulsor so that the plane or planes comes into the island and they get to loot. It's loot. And then because the ambush guys, because they have bulletproof vests, sort of suits are impenetrable, so that they get all the loot, take it back to their place. They come back and they get all the pilots and all the people. They brainwash them, and then the Phantom realizes that he's here. He doesn't have to go back through it, and so that in the last couple pages, the Phantom has been taken to this thing, and then they think he puts bandar dust up on his, and that stops his organs for a little bit, freezes his organs for a bit, and the Singh Brotherhood and the Professor think that the Phantom's dead, which when ironically he's not, and he's the ghost who walks, which then he starts a campaign to try and get out of it and blow the Singh Brotherhood island up. As we see in this one, the bomb has actually gone off and is quickly destroying. Plus, when they tried to flood it, that also creates a bit of it because they're flooding it and the Phantom's blowing their thing up to smithereens. So I'm guessing the Professor didn't survive, but this guy, he may have survived, I think. Maybe not. And so the police person comes and picks the Phantom up, and he hadn't heard from the Phantom for a while. So that means that he was getting worried and all that sort of stuff. And so the Phantom survives. Another story all done. Okay, we have the trading cards out right now. 100 card set plus 6 level free chase cards, 3 level 2 chase cards, and 1 special level 1 Sly Barry chase card, plus collector's binder. Available at news agency, which at mine they're not available there anymore. Your local comic shop, and at www.phantomcomic.com.au or at phone 0292618122. And that's the back cover done by come in the mail like this week, and I recently entered in a competition to do with Chronicle Chamber, and they liked my comments so much that they wanted to send me some stickers. They look pretty cool. Calling the X-Band podcast, and is there anything else in here? Happy Phantoming. Look at that. They're so nice people at Chronicle Chamber. Go check out their YouTube channel. They're pretty cool. To end this, we're gonna do a Phantom pun. Keep calm and listen to the Phantom podcast by Chronicle Chamber. So yeah.